After you've taken out your earphones and the plane is now busy descending, make sure you fold your tray table up. All your bags are then again stored in the overhead storage compartment, and like I said, your earphones are out. The flight attendants will then come by to make sure that every passenger's safety belt is then securely fastened, and the pilot will then start to descend the aeroplane. Once the aeroplane lands and comes to a complete stop, then the air hostess will thank you for flying with the national or the carrier, and then they will tell you that you may now disembark either from the front of the aeroplane or then at the back of the aeroplane. If the seats are from row 1 to 17 and then 18 to 30, row 1 to 17 can then disembark from the front of the aeroplane, and then row 18 to 30 can disembark at the back of the aeroplane. Make sure that you take all your belongings and all your hand luggage with you when you now enter the terminal building. Now the terminal building is the airport, in other words, and there you will have to wait to receive your checked in baggage. If you only have hand luggage with you, you can immediately go through, meet or greet your friends and family at the other side, and you may then leave the airport. If you did indeed check in baggage, you have to go to the appropriate or the place where your bags will then come through on the carousel. And how do you look for the right one? Just make sure that you know your flight number, and also if you flew with KLM, say for example it's KLM 127, then you go wait in the queue or in the line by KLM 147. Make sure that you take again all your bags that you checked in. Make sure you take your bags. You do not want to leave the airport with someone else's bags, because this sometimes happens. Then you have to go back to the airport, and that's just unnecessary. So make sure that you have your own bags and that you have all the bags that you have checked in. Once you've taken all your bags, you may greet your family and friends at the other side, and then you may leave the airport. That's in short the whole process that goes into from the moment that we arrive at the airport to the moment that we land at our final destination. So just quickly to recap, make sure you are 2-3 hours before the time at the airport. Make sure you check in your bags if you've got bags to check in. Make sure you have your passport or your ID document with you, and also cash if you want to buy refreshments on board. Make sure you mark your bags clearly so that you can see them when you land at the final destination. And most importantly, make sure that you have lots of fun during your flight and that you take lots of pictures. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Pinky, thank you for the time, and I hope to hear from you soon. Keep well. Bye bye.